Hi everyone. My name is Nur Salina binti Ismail, English language lecturer at Center of English Language Studies. I like to be known as Madam since 2008, so more than 10 years, roughly 11 years.
My name is Siti Zanariah binti Yusuf. I'm a lecturer of communication, okay, in Faculty of Languages and Communication in Center of Modern Languages and Communication. Okay, I've been in UNISA for 5 years.
I joined back then Kuza back in 2001. Yeah. Yes, 2001. Were you born yet?
I already born.
Okay. That 2001, so 19 years now.
It's a
Then
long
after
time.
Kuza becomes UDM, then UDM becomes UNISA.
If it's for band program, mostly I'm teaching Introduction to Language and Linguistics, or they call it Langling.
Yes.
The students coin it as Langling. And then Phonetics and Phonology for semester 2. What else I've been teaching? Discourse and the Professions, English Morphology and Syntax. Yeah, LangSoc, Language and Society. And recently, I'm teaching Learning and Acquiring of English.
Corporate communication, public relations, human communication, negotiation communication. What else? Huh? Strategic communication planning and
Intro to
IMC.
PR.
Intro to PR yang my favorite subject. Intro to PR, but I have to sacrifice. I have to let go intro to PR for this semester, so I did not teach Tivia and the gang.
As
Just
well as me.
Madam Hafizah I can take over the subject maybe for a while, or we will see lah later macam mana. Alright.
Currently, I'm teaching writing skills with Band 3. And my usual subjects that I teach every semester are public speaking, normally for Band 1. But for your batch, there's some restructure where you will be taking public speaking during semester 2 to give way to all the MPU subjects during semester 1. And then when you are in semester 6, you'll be with me again for multimedia English. And before that, maybe for a media integrative. So semester 4.
I would consider it as a challenge. A challenge for me is because um, the students that we receive, especially for semester 1, I always ask them their background, because it's very important for me to know their background, whether they are from language background and non-English background. So the challenge for me is to what do you call that? To motivate, to what else? Yeah, how should I say? These non-English language background students to really fall in love with ISM band.
I will consider that as a challenges, not problem. Maybe it's more to challenges lah, right? The biggest challenges, I think, how to make students understand and well versed about the topic that I taught. Okay, for example, I always think that do you okay as a student have maksudnya macam well versed about the topic, understand fully understand about the topic that I taught. Okay, that's the biggest challenges lah, main challenges. That's why I will try my best to give a real life example, okay, or And I also will share my experience, okay, my previous experience in the industry. Um, but the main point is what I always think until now, uh, whether the students fully understand the subject or not. Challenges with online learning. Lagi susah I nak predict student tu faham ke tak sebab I can't see your faces, so I can macam tengok muka TV and Kilah now, okay, so I can tell that both of you understand what I'm saying, but in online class I don't know. Okay, I really hope, that's why I tried. Okay, before this um I did something lah, maksudnya something different, okay, to add the values for my classes. Okay, alright.
Okay, madam.
Online class ni memang sangat
Yes,
mencabar.
much more harder than
Okay, apa?
much
Memang
more harder than digital class.
I can't hear you.
Much harder than the physical
Much
class.
harder. Yeah, true. Because I think that macam I just talk alone. Macam sekarang ni macam live sikit lah sebab only 3 of us kan, compared to 50, 60 people.
I love public speaking, multimedia English, media integrative per se. And for writing skills, this is the second time I'm teaching this course. And it's just happened that for this semester it is online. So at the beginning, I was kind of, well, trying to figure out how to do it the best way to be teaching, writing skills online. And basically, it's new for all of us. And if this situation continue, I don't know how I'm going to do it for multimedia English, because for the multimedia English class, we have to be in the computer lab for all the lessons. So just hopefully everything will be back to normal next year.
Every batch they have different stories. Every batch they have different story to tell. Overall, I enjoy myself with them. I can't really particularly say about every batch. All I could sum up with that we had fun learning. I myself, I had fun learning. In a way, not only they learn from me, I learn from them. But we also have had a lot of experiences doing non-academic matters. To name a few, like HELK, the carnival, the higher learning
Higher,
program.
higher education
Higher,
English
sorry,
language
betul, betul,
carnival.
sorry, salah. Yeah, higher education language carnival, where we gather all students from IPTA, not all, but selected ones. I think that was a tough one that we had to coordinate, but yeah, having my band students, my TESOL students, they are. Other than that, we had programs like ML, Enhance My English Language, where we train our band and TESOL students to be the facilitators. Again, facilitating other students from other faculties. A lot. I can't really outline, but to name a few. Besides this one, the program, the Turkish Malaysian program, yes, that one. So along the way, yeah, there are bumps here and there, but overall, I enjoy working with students. My band students, to be exact. That batch, they are multi-talented. They are singers. They are writers. I don't want to call it problem because they are young adult. It's a learning process for them, a learning process for us educators. It's it's bumps here and there, but overall, I would say band students, they are well mannered. They are well mannered. They respect their lecturers. I think I always say this to you guys, right? My band students, they are taat students. We give them assignment, they did. We give them task, they did. Alhamdulillah. Oh, I love this one so much. It's not because of your batch, but this one activity that I did where I taught them learning and acquiring of English. That was the first time uh, first time that I taught that paper, that course, and I challenged them to carry out an interview to one respective faculty. Yeah. 13 faculties, 11 faculties, right? But then different programs. I remember that so well. Not only that is a challenge for me because we had to cover like 13 chapters. You remember, guys?
Yeah.
Ah. So, but then no grudges, no complaint. We did it. But now I don't do that with your junior. I ask them to do their own vlog.
Oh.
Their own vlog. They had to, what do you call that? Um, share their experience learning the second language.
I love in-class activities so much. Okay. I enjoy every presentation that my students made. For example, macam role play kan. Because some of you are very creative, okay. Very funny. Saya jenis yang macam tu lah. Macam kalau student present, that's why I always said I don't want a normal presentation. Kan, saya tak suka kalau you start your presentation with my name is Akila, my metric number is saya paling tak boleh terima yang tu. Because yang tu buat apa nak bagi tahu metric number kan? Saya boleh tengok dekat evaluation form. Okay, no need to know. Buang masa dan dah ambil masa untuk presentation tu. Okay, yang paling saya ingat ada satu batch ni dia punya presentation very kreatif. Dia others, I bagi task, I ask them to make role play on differences on differences between product advertising and corporate advertising or apa, saya lupa, something like that. And they did that, dia buat DK Barat.
Oh,
But in English lah, Western DK. Very creative. Apa lagi? Banyak lah. Banyak sebenarnya. Ada juga yang saya ingat. Yang buat sketsa on ethics, I think. Ethics in negotiation. Dia buat macam satu drama sketsa. Very... Gila ke?
Rasa my batch. I think
Ya,
Saif.
batch. Ya, exactly. Yang tu saya ingat betul. Ada yang buat choir. Ke you also macam mana choir?
Rasanya tu junior kot.
Junior.
my
Banyaklah banyak. Memang saya enjoy lah dengan kreativiti.
And kita orang pun suka every time presentation kelas math. Duduk
yes,
dalam hall
Kan?
and then
Kelas tu besar.
and
especially
then
the
Tapi batch Tivia ni macam tak sempat sangat rasanya, right?
not many of
Yeah, no more in-class activities. I kind of miss that very much. especially with creative students like macam your best lah, very creative.
Too many memorable moments to mention here. And basically, for the class activity, I love it when we have a sort of mini film festival where you all showcasing your video for the multimedia English class, where you participate in voting for the best video. And when we did that at the main hall there, so everyone was there. So basically, um, it's just like attending, for example, a Sundance Film Festival, showcasing of the video. And also, I participated in quite a few of visits outside Terengganu, accompanying the, normally it's a class event. They visited, for example, TV3, they Langkawi, they visit just, but now I don't think you can, arrange something like that. Just educational visit per se. Band started in 2008. So now we have 2008, 1911th batch, right? 2020, your batch. 12. So over the 12 years, um, if I have to pick one single moment, probably when we have the cultural day. That was many years ago. So, so that is outside, in on campus, and in the class.
I want to share with you. Hope this sharing of mine can inspire you guys. Um, not only after they graduated, but also when they are studying. Few of your seniors where they got the chance to, um, what do we call that? Astaghfirullahalazim. Where they had the chance to visit other country. I can't really remember her name, but she graduated now. She is Fakrusi's batch, I guess. Ali's batch, where she got to spend, I think, like 1 month in Japan. There was this program, twinning program or something. I can't really. Huh? That she's the second. She's the second one. She's the second batch. But the first batch was that lady. It started off with that lady, and then Shafiqah Harai. Ah, and then other than that, this is through during their study time. This one is I haven't got the chance to teach him. Um, I'm so sorry I can't remember his name, but he also won something about writing. It's an international competition. But I can't remember his name because I haven't taught him. I didn't get the chance to teach him. Okay, other success stories. I guess some of them who are well balanced in a way to me, in academic and in other co-curriculum in society and academic, they balance out very well. In fact, I think we have a few in your batch, in batch band 7 now, who are can balance study between balance study and society. So to me, it's part of the successful story as well. Okay, about those who have graduated, the one that I know was the first product that we had. It was Fauzan whereby he got the opportunity to be the setiausaha akbar to Menteri Besar. I think you've heard his story, right?
Yeah, Madam Mahani also mentioned the same person during her interview just now.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So the first batch that we had, um, other students who have graduated, I think they have successfully ventured into their field. Yesterday, Madam Hani shared with me another senior of yours who wrote on NST. Bashir, he wrote on now. What was the topic about? It's very difficult now to distinguish the type of meat that is on the market now. That is
Yeah.
your your super senior
Bashir or something. His name,
Bashir.
right? Yeah.
Sorry,
Bashir, right? His name?
Bashir. Yeah, he's more into investigative journalism. Hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah. They most of them, they are successful in their own field. We had a few in Uniza themselves, um, pejabat pendaftar in Fuha, yeah, to name a few.
Ramai, so many. Semua success story. Saya boleh sebut ke nama? Ke sensitive issue?
I think so.
What do you think, madam?
Tak ramai, takut saya tak tersemis kan. Kecil
Then I
hati.
think
Tapi ramai. For me, many many of them are quite successful in their field. Baru-baru ni we have session, right? Saya sharing session with our alumni. Ada ahli Ahsan, Puteri Noraina. Yang tu yang kita invite, but ada lagi yang kita tak invite. Your super duper senior pun ada. Okay. Dan yang paling saya bangga, saya ingat lah, most of my students, okay, will text me to inform their success story. Yang tu paling valuable and paling saya rasa macam terharu as an educator kan, as a pensyarah. Saya sangat rasa bangga dan terharu when every time I receive the messages kan, cakap, "Madam, saya sekarang kerja kat sini, saya sekarang macam ni." Ya Allah, masa tu rasa sebab macam happy, dan yang paling saya rasa bangga tu sebab diorang ingat saya. Ni ikhlas ni, dia cakap pun sebab. Sebab bila student ingat kita, walaupun dia dah berjaya, dah kerja, dia still keep updating me their story of their career story ke, kan, career lah normally. Diorang share. Okay, dia dekat sini, buat ni, buat master, nak pergi further study overseas ke, apa ke. Semua minta advice. Bukanlah nak kata saya boleh bagi advice, tapi the effort and the thought that counts, right? Sebab bila ada student yang ingat kita, for me itu adalah satu kejayaan. Bukan sedih cakap sebenarnya kan. Satu kejayaan bagi saya bila student yang dah grad still contact and inform. Sampai nangis-nangis tu bagi tahu kan. Kita pun ya Allah, sedih, sebab dan happy lah at the same time. Of course I'm happy. Dan diorang selalu message untuk minta advice, macam motivation, minta doa. Baguslah maksudnya. Bagi saya sangat bagus praktis. Maksudnya you all dah terbang ke tinggi pun you still tak lupa. Okay, where is your ground? Okay, so be humble. Saya selalu pesan, be humble, down to earth. Pergi mana-mana pun, no need to meninggi diri, tak perlu.
From the first batch 2008, which graduated in 2012, quite a few. not the first batch joined the teaching, and even some goes into um well, the one stand out from batch one probably Ahmad Fauzan, who is after graduated. I think he joined, what was it? Bernama. Okay. Then resigned from Bernama and joined the state, Terengganu state government. So as I don't know exactly what his position. Mm. And many of the batch one are with us at UNISA, joining different departments, centers. And nowadays, if you read the newspaper yesterday, one of your senior, Ahmad Bashir, he's with NST. He wrote a piece on the cartel, the meat cartel. I suppose is kind of investigative journalism, and uh, I don't know if you saw it yesterday. The meat that we actually get are not meat, not to mention halal, not halal and not even meat. So um, there was a program that Falcom organized earlier. I believe Bashir, one of the invited speakers, if I'm not mistaken. Was it Falcom APRSM program?
Uh,
No,
no, I
maybe
don't
not.
think so. Yeah.
With Nuraina Balkis, Putri Nuraina.
Oh, uh, oh, I don't remember who's the other one. I remember Putri, right?
Yes, yes. So anyway, um, probably the latest in the news is Bashir.
I won't be saying that this is rigid or this is destined for you guys. All I can say is that bank cost, this one I cited from our board of external advisor. I'm going to quote what she said. Her name is Prof. Ain Nazima. She quoted this when we met her in 2018. She said that at that time, this is the only university, the only program that combined English and Com. At that time, the only university that combined English and Com. She was surprised that at that time it was like the how many batch already? The eight batch, and it was successfully done. It was it was successfully carried out. So in terms of your future, what you're gonna be, I'm not in the position to say, but having the solid ground, combining English and com, whereby they are very much interrelated. In order for you to have, in order for you to communicate well, you need to have flair in the language, right? Once you have the good combination of both, I would say you can fly anywhere you want. But in terms of the prospect of your batch, I think it ranges. Some of you guys are in teaching field in private college. In fact, some of your super seniors are now attached to if they are in Terengganu, they are attached to T Help. They are helping Terengganu um, to enhance English language proficiency. Those who are some in the teaching field, but some are in in PR industry, in advertising company. So it ranges, but the solid thing is that um, that the plus point that they have is the flair of English language.
I remember because when I teach your batch kan, every batch macam For example, I start teaching brand student sem 3 kot kan, betul kan?
And then
I start
then
corporate
four.
com I think
Sem 2.
sem 2. Subjek apa saya ajar? Human com.
Ha.
Awalnya human com. Dah bosan dah tengok muka saya semester 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ya Allah.
Tak apa
Six
madam,
semester.
kami suka.
Kiranya six semester tu 3 tahun lah dengan saya kan. Ya Allah. Daripada 4 tahun. Alright. Yang paling saya ingat saya akan tanya untuk brainstorming session tu, I will ask students, okay, their names, hobbies and ambition. Ambition tu yang saya nak dengar. Saya memang ingat ada yang kata nak jadi kaya, cita-cita. Ada nak jadi housewife.
Yes.
Ramai. Ada cita-cita nak kahwin dengan orang kaya. Ada juga. Jarang lah yang saya dengar masa second sem or third sem tu, during the brainstorm ice breaking session tu, yang cakap nak jadi PR practitioner ke, corporate com executive ke, nak jadi lecturer ke, jarang. Right, because you still you still cannot see what's the future, kan? Maybe until you take further subjects, right? Like communication subjects or adalah lagi English language subject yang lain kan. So semester 2 and semester 3, you're still at the junior year, still cannot decide, maybe some of you lah, tapi ada yang dah ada clear vision dah. Alright. Band student. Okay, kalau kita tengok your alumni, your senior, most of them are in what field? Okay, so band student, your career lah maksudnya kan? Korea jadinya sebab Kila pergi Korea. Okay, career lah in as a band student when you graduated. Okay, what you can be, kan?
Yes.
Okay, you can be a teacher, kan? You can be a corporate communication practitioner, like most of your seniors did, kan? Apa lagi? PR practitioner. Most of them that I know that contact me, they are in communication industry. Most of them. Okay, so utilize, okay, maximize lah, maksudnya any channel that you have. Okay, that's why networking is very important. That's why I try to bring someone from the industry so that you have the networking. Macam Tuan Syed, right? You all dah ada group. Okay, like Tuan Syed kan, you will have industrial punya networking lah for your future. So if you are into communication line, so make sure you ni lah pergilah ambil certain courses. Currently we have free courses, online courses, okay, for you to add your value and skill in communication. Okay, banyak sangat yang you boleh ambil for free, like for 10 weeks, and then they will give you certificate. Itu adalah added value if you go for interview to compete with other candidates. Okay. Banyaklah maksudnya untuk ada yang jadi reporter, your senior kan. Fakrusi, dia yang cover event apa? Kita punya news IPRMSA. So thanks to Fakrusi. So good move lah, you invite Fakrusi to give to share his perspective on how to, okay, actually bagus tau package English with communication ni, sebab you because in the corporate communication industry itself kan, corporate organisation, they use English normally. Okay, kalau government agency, yes, they use Malay kan. Tapi kalau corporate organisation, PR agency, memang they use English as their primary language. So added value for you as a communication student plus English students, okay, to compete with the rest. Your seniors, okay, most of them dia pergi interview, and when they said they are apa ni bachelor, they are from Bachelor of English with Communication, employers macam quite ni lah, maksudnya nak dengar lah, dia kata quite interesting, so they want to hear more on what Bachelor of English with Communication students will offer apa ni to their company. So utilize any skill set, make use of all opportunities that you have, so that you will gain the opportunity to be the one that apa ni yang akan selected lah for the organisation. Don't be apa nak cakap, jangan takut lah. Be confident. You have the knowledge, you have the skills. So you are ready and you are ready to go. Macam Gila, Tivia kan, you are very active students. So jangan takut. Pergi je, pergi interview. Tak kisahlah your employer nak cakap apa kan. Bukan dia kenal kita pun lepas tu. Kalau tak dapat lah. Satu lagi saya nak pesan, please lah go out from your comfort zone. Saya, ya Allah, kadang-kadang geramnya. Kan? Sayang sangat nak keluar daripada selimut comforter yang best tu. Pergilah keluar, baru kita akan rasa the challenges, and bila kita dapat tu kita akan rasa sweetnya apa yang kita dapat tu. Pergi je, go out and explore. Jangan takut. Sebab tu adalah you all muda ni sekali je. Saya nak balik ke 20-an tak dapat lah. Macam tak dapat terima hakikat lagi dah masuk 30 series ni. So macam tu lah. Bila you graduate from band, banyak sebenarnya you boleh jadi. Sebab what we've learned in the class, jadikan ia sebagai transferable skills. Tak semestinya kita belajar ni untuk jadi ni. Alright. Kalau tak dapat dalam masa, contohlah dalam masa setahun tu still kan job hunting lagi, so make full of the skills that you've learned in the university.
When you decided to enroll in the Bachelor of English with Communication program, you already have some sort of idea what you want to be doing in the future, right? With the degree that you're going to get. But with a degree in Bachelor of English with Communication, basically you have a strong background in the English language as well as communication. And besides going into the media event and the communication part of the field, the English language studies itself prepares you for others. For example, as into translation, into teaching, into, of course, many of you would go into executive branch, offices. That's normal, right? So, so far, our graduates have been into a wide range of field. The result of the survey that I sent out to the alumni last month, majority are into teaching, basically, because many of our band students are feeder from the TESOL program. When they graduate with the TESOL diploma, they already have like teaching license there. And so when they completed band, they can register right away with JPA, Bilik Kementerian Pendidikan, and to apply for the teaching position in school. So, but majority of them not only in school, but they are in polytechnic, in other universities, in community college, and all sorts. But 47% of them are your seniors are in teaching field, in education, basically. But there are other range of some are doing marketing, some I don't know how that is it relate, but it's something that they are interested in. They pursue because they have the language skill, and they say that they learn the language of persuasion, so that helps them a lot. So that's why um, they push into marketing. So um, what else? Basically, a degree is like a ticket for you to go into the job that you like. But sometimes, sometimes we tried it out. At first, we may not like it, but after a while, you know, we like it. So, whatever it is, complete your degree first.
Because last time we when we had programs, when university had programs, we always involve our students, especially our band. Since band one, we expose them to be facilitator, we expose them to handle event, um, not only at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of their semester study years, where we involve them how to coordinate coordinate events involving other students outside MBK. And then other subjects like com subject like event management, for example, like literature, for example, where we challenge them to unleash their creativity. So in terms of potential, I guess they have the flair of the language. It's just that they need to go out more to the society. Uh,
Okay,
their
thank you,
language
Madam.
is good. It's just that they need to go out more to society. They need to give more to the society.
Banyak yang kadang-kadang saya selalu cakap saya tak set limit for my students to go beyond. Okay. So because I can see your potentials when lecturers don't set the limit. Okay. The limit macam the bottom limit, of course, maksudnya kita bagi the bottom limit. Okay, you cannot go below this, but how far you can go, you can fly, it's up to your creativity. So what are the potentials? Many potentials. Like I can see event management, you don't have any problem with that, right, Gila? Okay. uh, kan, so ada banyak online event, kan, sekelip mata je you master online event, kan. Macam kita tak sangka, tu saya kata achievement yang saya tak nak set. Dan saya nak jugalah at least keluar kan news IPRM launching tu, IPRMSA. So, tu adalah satu benchmark yang saya sangat bangga. Saya dah cakap dah dekat Nazri. Saya sangat bangga dengan first batch ni, pioneer IPRMSA ni. So, make sebab you all lah, the IPRMSA Uniza chapter tu possible kan. Dah ada pun dekat Uniza. Siapa sangka saya sangat bangga sebab effort saya nampak lah macam committed. Saya just bagi tahu je macam ni. You all dah boleh buat gerak. Maksudnya very independent. Itu saya boleh bagi tahu. So junior saya sangat harap bolehlah spread the news. Belajar dengan senior ni. Jangan segan. Belajar how to be creative, how to be independent, how to get network kan. Jangan takut. Diorang ni sangat berani, sangat kreatif, sangat tak malu. Sangat tak malu tu bukanlah tak malu yang sia-sia, tapi tak malu dalam nak tunjuk kreativiti tu. Itu saya paling suka. Ya. Macam IPRMSA kan nampak biasa tapi bila ramai puji kan our success event tu, Saya pun, ya Allah bangganya dengan student. Kita just bagi tahu sikit je, you all lah yang implement sampai berjaya. Sekarang ni saya rasa macam susah lah kan nak jumpa orang yang willing. Tu maksudnya you all dah keluar from your own comfort zone. Macam buat event kan, berapa kali kita rehearsal kan. Pagi sebelum launching tu rehearsal. So macam tu lah. Sangat bagus lah. Tu yang saya boleh cakap. Potential dia saya boleh cakap diorang ada, you all lah ada good future. Kalau betul. Maksudnya kalau guna dengan cara yang betul. Jangan duduk and tengok. Ada some of your seniors macam datang cerita kat saya kan, message kata menyesal saya dulu madam, saya tak aktif pun. Tengok ahli tu kan aktif, dia kata contohlah. Tengok orang tu kan aktif, ada benda dia maksudnya dia contribute to FBK and UNISA for example. Tapi saya buat kerja saya je, macam just pergi kelas belajar. Sekarang ni dia kata saya rasa menyesal. Saya kata jangan, dia kata sebab susah dapat kerja kan. Dia tak, saya dia kata susahnya madam. Dia first class student tau, first class honours tapi tak dapat kerja. Tapi ya. Jangan hanya fokus on your CGPA tapi tak involved in activities ke apa, sebab benda-benda event macam ni lah yang akan contribute to your soft skills. Okay, skill set tu sangat penting. Macam kalau saya nak pergi interview, nak compete dengan you all ni, saya tak akan dapat. Saya yang akan kalah. Tak sama. Ya, sebab I don't have the skill set that you have. Macam kalau digital punya apa teknologi ke apa, you all lagi terror lah. Tapi kena involve lah, jangan asyik tolak-tolak orang lain je pergi present. Ni kan asyik muka sama je pergi present kan, tolak orang yang sama. Tapi ada satu batch tu saya suka, saya nak orang tu yang present kalau group dia, sebab dia kelakar. Dia kelakar yang genuine punya kelakar. Macam dia tak sedar dia buat kelakar tapi dia kelakar. Jadi macam saya dalam hati macam taklah budak ni present lah macam tu. Tapi tak bagi tahu siapa-siapa lah. Dalam hati. Dan memang budak tu yang present. Dan memang terhibur lah. Okay.
I see a lot of potentials. It depends. Basically, not just band students. It's up to you what you decide to do with yourself, with your life. And getting the degree is only the first step, right? The whole world is open for you. And basically, with a degree in English with communication, you're out to sell yourself, your skills, right? Who you are. And it doesn't limit your future to just being a teacher or just to be a practitioner in a communication field or whatever. The whole world is open for you. And saying that, you must also be prepared to add more value to your work, further training or as you know, the field of knowledge is expanding very fast. Things that you learn during these 4 years, some of it, the foundation, the basics is still there, right? But what I'm saying is that many of the outliers, they change so much. Sometimes after 4 years, it's already old, right? And one of the skills that we need to equip ourselves nowadays is technological skills. And during my time, big data is not something that unheard of. Now, it's like the in thing, right? And as a student, I'm sure you haven't been exposed to big data yet. What you're getting in university when you're studying is just the basics. So there are a whole lot more out there.
Oh my. I'm talking about band 7, right? Band 7, right? So last time I met them, yeah, yeah. Last time we met was last semester, right?
Yeah.
This course, right? This course, yeah. Yeah. I wish I had more time with them because more time meaning face to face. I guess there are a lot of activities outlined at the faculty whereby our band students can handle. But due to the challenge that everyone is facing now, I think they can still do more. They can still enhance themselves more despite whatever circumstances. Um, each and every one of you, you know where your strength are. Okay, band 7, you know where your strength are. Unleash it more, challenge yourself more. Um be brave outside there because university is just a training ground for you. Same goes to band 5, band 3, and the our band 1, which we haven't met. So university is just a training ground for you. The real place for you is in the society. So me being the mother who received you since band 1, yeah, you are guys are with me since band 1. It saddened me a lot to let you go, but you have to go because you have to prove that you are meaningful to the society. Okay? Whatever that you have, alamak sebab lah pula.
I I already
Oh my
crying.
god. It's like a mother. It's like a mother talking to the children. You have a lot in you. It's time to go to give it back. Okay, supaya you can bring pahala kami juga. You bring along whatever that we have given you. You give it up to the society. Okay. Oh my god. It's supposed to be a happy moment, but it's like an advice from a mother. Okay. Yeah, well, I miss you guys. I miss having people in front of me. Hmm. Okay, so when you what one thing, like I said, university is the training ground. Kat situ you haven't seen the real one. So when you meet the society, when you go to work, then you are tested there. So whenever you find challenges, don't give up. Don't give up. You always communicate, and then yeah, um, apply whatever that you have learned. Okay. Yeah, just don't
True.
forget us wherever you are. Okay, when you fly high, whenever you fly high, always remember us. Okay. And if you are communicating with band 7, send my love to them. Band 5, I always meet you guys. My band 3, my band 1, even though I haven't met you, can't wait to see band 1. And you seniors, please show good role model, be good role model to your junior. Okay, keep in touch with them. So please help those who are non-language background. Uh, yeah, give them some instances of what they are about to learn in semester 2. I myself, I don't know what they're going to learn in semester 2. Yeah, pity them. Langling would be they will be learning Langling definitely. Mm. Yeah, exactly. Ah,
Okay, tadi saya bagi dah a lot of advice kan. Untuk yang nak grad, okay, macam Kilah and the gang lah. Okay. Polish your skill boleh lagi kan. Enhance lagi, banyak lagi communication skills, writing skills especially. Kalau journalism ni yang paling penting adalah writing skills. Kan, tahu kan? Okay, how you want to attract readers. Okay, dia tak sama macam academic writing. Dia lain. Okay, how to uh, apa ni, capture readers attention. Dia tak boleh lah ada dalam apa ni, Aqilah 2020, dia tak ada macam tu kalau dekat ni kan, newspaper. So kena belajar. Ya, dan dia punya writing pun catchy. Dia bukan macam academic writing. So siapa-siapa yang ada writing skills yang bagus tu advantage lah untuk jadi reporter kalau yang minat journalism, right? Okay. Untuk yang baru masuk, yang new students entering band, learn a lot from your senior. Okay. Please, sebab you all tak nampak orang lain jauh kan. Kita paling nampak kejayaan tu dan kita akan inspired dengan orang yang dekat dengan kita. Betul tak? Orang yang paling dekat dengan kita adalah our senior. Macam sekarang ni Kila nampak Putri dengan Ali. Diorang boleh. Aku pun mesti boleh. Kan? Macam Tivia pun nampak Akilah macam ni. Ada lagi senior macam ni. So, bagi tahu junior, okay, kalau tak nak tengok jauh pun, at least, please, okay, refer to your senior. Tengoklah success story of of band lah, band students, at least. Okay. Dan jangan takut, jangan malu, explore your course, okay. Band student, explore band betul-betul. Kalau kita ni band student, okay, prove that we are the, apa kita panggil? Bukan master lah, maksudnya kita lah yang paling hebat untuk bidang kita tu. Kita lah. Maksudnya bukan sekadar cukup syarat untuk grad.
The students that are leaving, the one that went through the industrial training early during this year, which only cut short due to COVID, and some have to continue from home. Some would have to go, rotation, going to work. And for the graduating students, I wish you all the best. And basically, even though we have the current situation and which everyone is facing, and of course our focus after we leave university is to find a job, right? So don't give up. It's out there. This is time to make use of your networking capacity. Okay, I hope to see you all back for the convocation early next year, hopefully, if things, goes as planned. And to the new students, Ben 1, I look forward to see you next semester as well.
No, they are not similar. Masscom is, they have the small c, but professional com, they are more into becoming a trainer. One of them becoming a trainer. Professional com is like the how would I say, one of your super senior, one of our TESOL student, ex-TESOL student, went to USM to further in English for professional communication. So according to her, what she did was she enhanced herself in the office setting, like in a meeting, interviewing, writing proposals, and stuff. So for you guys, yours is to me it's a little bit slightly challenging in a way. Yours is more into PR, more into advertising. For instance, if you say in advertising, the selection of words, selection of phrases to be used to to complement the sort of advertisement that they are going to produce. So yours is more to me is that is a plus point for you guys.
Since many
Number
issues
one,
in our nose.
number one, yeah, there were times where we sometimes annoyed with you guys, but now definitely we miss you guys a lot. We miss humans. Yes.
Human interaction.
We miss humans.
Same here.
I feel like when I teach, like Band 5, I'm teaching acquiring English. And for my TESOL 5, I'm teaching them how to teach writing. It's like I'm talking to one piece of board, you know. I don't, the challenge is that I don't know whether they understand or not. I keep thinking, korang faham ke tak ni ya? Do they have problem? Do they really have problem not only in understanding, trying to connect with the lecturer? Do they have problem? If you guys do, I always tell them communicate. Uh, so the real struggle for me is that okay, preparing the lesson, whereby I think other universities or other faculties maybe they are doing the video. Maybe it means other means of transferring information. But for me, I think and my few other colleagues, we are still doing the same thing, showing slides, you know. The struggle for me is how to make the lesson interesting, interactive. For those who are leaving, like I said, you must always remember your root. Be humble. Be humble no matter what. Because what you are getting is just a piece of certificate, but that doesn't measure your emotion. That doesn't interpret your level of thinking. Okay, so be yourself. Always remember your root and be humble. So same goes with the juniors. Um, I don't want to say about taboo, whereby people always overgeneralize that band student is such and such. Let them be, because that's the nature of band. They are very bukan kepoci. They are
Memang
very
kepoci benda.
bubbly.
It's okay.
They are very bubbly. They are very expressive. They are very expressive. Tapi there's a limit to that. Okay, kita jaga akhlak kita tu saja. Okay, I think it goes across. It does not necessarily ban. Cumanya, no matter whatever program that you are, a student is always a student, right? Do what you're supposed to do. Nanti you kerja, you do what you're supposed to do.
Okay, my expectation. Okay, I always wanted student. Okay, ni sincere dari hati ni. Okay, saya always nak student tu yang tapi tak boleh ke saya cakap, saya naklah student tu, student saya lah especially kan, student yang baik, yang balance, okay, in terms of intellectual, dan yang paling penting dia punya adab, okay. Itu yang paling saya maksudnya expectation saya lah. New students ke, ongoing students ke, yang dah grad ke, adab. Tu yang saya paling nak tekankan, sebab without, kan kita punya tagline kan Yunisa, ilmu dan akhlak, right? Ilmu dan akhlak kan. Maksudnya if you have knowledge but you don't have good akhlak, so it's nothing lah kan, tak ada apa. So bagi saya, itulah expectation saya untuk semua students, especially new generation ni, yang kita nak kena deal kan as an educator. Nanti you all kalau jadi lecturer, you will know, okay, the challenges in educating different generations. Maksudnya dulu macam ni kita punya expectation, but now macam ni. But I don't think it's the generation punya, bukan salah generation, but kita yang kena uh, letak the value in ourselves. Kita yang kena cultivate the value. Okay, how to be a student yang ada adab lah bila menuntut ilmu kan. Bila belajar, belajarlah dengan penuh adab. Itu je. Challenges with online learning. Lagi susah I nak predict student tu faham ke tak sebab I can't see your faces, so I can macam tengok muka Tivia and Kilah now, okay, so I can tell that both of you understand what I'm saying, but in online class I don't know. Okay, I really hope, that's why I tried. Okay, before this I did something lah, maksudnya something different. Okay, to add the values for my classes. Okay, kelas ni memang sangat mencabar because I think that macam I just talk alone. Macam sekarang ni macam live sikit lah sebab only 3 of us kan, compared to 50, 60 people. I think if you are from TESA kan, education, right? Maybe you can sebab adalah your seniors that I know 2 or 3 of them, diorang teacher sekarang ni, school teacher, but I don't know the jawatan tetap or what, but I think kalau nak jadi educator yang dekat sekolah tu, yang dekat sekolah kan, you need ni lah education punya lah sebab kita punya code is not education code, kita language. Tapi if you want to be a lecturer, you can further your study, okay, master and PhD, and you can be a lecturer without degree or anything in education. Macam sambung je English ke, nak communication ke for master and PhD, and then you can apply kalau nak jadi lecturer lah.
Well, that all depends on the directives from the minister.
Okay.
Because as you know, we plan to have the students back to campus for this semester, but just a day before we got directives that all the students will have to stay home and online classes. So that's why even we plan to have you back on campus, but yeah,
True.
that all depends on the directives from the ministers. That's all. No, that was not last year. And normally the big event now, if you have it, it would be associated with the event management class with Madam Gigi.
Oh.
So, and that's probably the biggest event in your 4-year study. Because before the faculty organizes the event, but now I guess all the students' activity are under Falcom, and it's up to Falcom committee to arrange to hold the event. Normally when you're at campus, every semester Falcom would have their activities which would involve all FBK students.
Yeah.
So nowadays, most of the activities are just online talks, right?
Yeah.
In terms of the nature of the activity, I wouldn't say that we have much freedoms in terms of what to have. For example, how can we have a drama competition online?
Yeah, it's very difficult unless that
Yes.
person wants to act alone.
Exactly. I was thinking just leave your phone out on the desk or whatever, you step back and start acting it out. So, but how many of you would want to participate doing
Yeah,
that?
true.
I think it's just a new experience for all of us. So because this is all unprecedented and we didn't have a similar experience like this before. So no matter what, we have to do it. So right now, that's the option that we have. So
Yeah, true. I
we'll do
think
the best. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see each and every one of them next semester in my public speaking class. You can. You know that there is a KPLI, the program that you need to do for a 1 year program to get the diploma in education. That's
that
get your degree first, then diploma in education.
is
Specifically for teaching in school with the education ministry. But some university also would require teaching diploma in education. Some would even conduct in-house training. Okay, but to be in teaching, you need to have the basics of education philosophy, and, psychology, and the methodology, and all that. To be a lecturer nowadays, you must have PhD. So after your first degree, you need to plan to continue for masters, then PhD. So unless you're going to community college or polytechnic, or those doesn't require the masters even, but you're encouraged to continue to further your studies. You know that we have all these informations out there in on the web, on the internet, even before we have it written, record keeping in books and all that. But now everything is on your fingertip. um the huge amount of information, um things that you can do with it. Okay, you can analyze it. You can, from all this data that are available, it would be able to help you to form a big picture of uh, especially in your field, for decision making purposes, for how to make things better. So this is numbers, right? And the thing is, in none of the course that you're taking for the program will equip you or even expose you to what's going on. So what I'm saying is, your potential are limitless. Don't limit it. Okay, there are a whole lot more things out there. Well, even if it's one convocation, it would be a long.
long one.
Yes, normally before, if we had 4 days, probably would have 8 days.
True.
The sessions.
Yeah, with all
Um,
the SOPs.
yeah. So yeah, before we have probably the first day for the session one, and the rest will take 3 days, right? Morning and afternoon sessions for 3 days, and that's 4 days. So with the two different batches graduating, but see if they do hold it in March as planned. Probably you would have two convocation. You would have another one in October, November,
Yeah.
and October. I think we're trying to have it early October.